Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the brother bear, the brother from another mother.
I am your mother from another brother. Yeah, put me in a wig. You can't tell the difference.
God. But we're back with the series of sort of a preview of 2.0 for you guys. Super exciting time. Like I said in previous videos, I'm probably sounding like a broken record right now, but like I just can't stop telling you guys. Like
it feels so good, baby.
Yeah, essentially that. You know, I just like a small tidbit before we get too off topic here, but it's like TJ and I were talking before we hopped on to record all this. Like, every time we were doing like an EX7 like gameplay commentary, we're just like, all right, here we go again. Here's the same matchup.
Like clock into work, punch the old time card. These blue collar hands are ready for the next day of work. And then now it's just like, oh man, we're in management. We get to just like, you know, just chill and not do nothing. This is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, and like it was also just like we wanted to get stuff out there for you guys, but we really just like couldn't, because like there wasn't really much to put out there besides the same old stuff. So we're just like super pumped to like actually have like fresh things to bring to you guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Today's matchup features Anthony on the left, who's playing, I believe it's a new and updated Machinedramon build. And we've got, I believe it's Sonny playing LordKnightmon. I'm not sure which base he's playing, but if I were to assume, it's probably purple base.
I think he's fallen to the depths of despair and went to purple. Yeah. I know he really wanted to play a Dark Knight base with it. So we'll see what he does, but I'm pretty sure after his test games with Jarrell and other testing that he's been doing, it might have bit the bullet.
Yeah, so I think this should be a fun one to see. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. A couple things before we hop into the round, right? You know, as always, if you're liking what you're seeing, you like the content, hit that like and subscribe button. Check out our socials, which are linked in the video description below. Check out the Discord in particular if you're looking for some of these preliminary builds to kind of use as a platform. Moving forward, we will have like our weekly deck profiles reflect some of these meta lists as well. So be on the lookout for that. They go live every Wednesday for the public, and if you're a member, you're lucky to get early access to them, and they go live on Mondays. So if you're looking on information on how to become a member, also check it out in the video description below. TJ has put in a lot of work into kind of building the members program into what it is today, and it's only going to get better. It's already really, really good, so check it out.
I'm doing what I can.
He is. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this bad boy.
I'm not gonna lie to you, my headset died, so I had to plug it in. So I came back in for the he's doing member stuff, and I was like, oh man, dude. Oh wait. I saw the cards for a second. They looked black. No, it's purple. Never mind. As quickly as my hopes were there, they were dashed. I have to imagine this is probably kind of a weird matchup. Like, Lord Knight can very easily DP climb over Machine, but oh my god.
Jesus, Sonny.
Oh, it looks like he's running the Lady Devi package.
So I was talking to our national champ Bryce about it briefly. He is also on the Lady Devi package, because it's essentially what he's saying is like it's an extra target, right, for your protoform to just make your plays a little bit more efficient. You do get a body out there as well. Oh, wait, actually no, I'm mistaken. I don't think he is on the Lady Devi package. I think he's running Bastimon, but his thoughts on the Lady Devi package were that it's like an extra defensive option, right? Where you can kind of throw out like a little bit of a blocker body, you have another body out on board, and it gives your protoform another target. But if I'm not mistaken, and Bryce, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong, he is running the Basti package.
Yeah, because I imagine to me, like, the problem with the Lady Devi package is you're also more reliant on protoform. So if you're whiffing on protoform, if you're not seeing it, it's tougher. Like right now we're seeing actually Sonny not having his protoforms. He actually just had to hard evo into Cerberus X, not really getting any other value out of it, which is pretty tough.
I will say though, yeah, go ahead.
And aside from that too, like the like a lot of times you might not even have that blocker retail to rely on really, because you're probably you might suspend it for alliance or something, you know. Let's see. Oh, a lot more setup going.
Jesus, it feels like we're in BT5 all over again.
It is crazy that Sonny has done this much searching for pieces and whatnot, that much drawing, and still missing stuff.
I mean, it happens with purple. I mean, the deck has an insane amount of cycle and an insane amount.
Oh, Anthony just playing the option down. Sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. This is scary territory to me.
Yeah. Oh boy. But no, what I was saying is like it does tend to happen. I mean, purple, as we've seen, like we both have played Levia, you more than I, obviously. We can brick, you know, and I mean, even in our own like Lord Knight video where I was playing purple base against the Lucy, like there were turns where like 2 turns in a row, no rookie, like, or no 4, like it can happen. It's just when there is that sort of opportunity to like, once you do find that piece and you climb, like that climb is just so fast that like you forget that you bricked that hard.
Yeah.
And like, speaking of which, right, like Sonny didn't have like quote unquote the ideal line or the ideal like setup, but he's already got Anthony down to 1 security. And this is like what, turn 3?
I think it's turn 3. Might be turn 4. I mean, Anthony kind of just looking a little bit stuck, unfortunately. Just evo into a Deltamon here. Pitch a card, gain 2 memory, but then Anthony goes back up to his stuff anyways. Does get some search here. We'll grab what looks to be the Gigadramon from EX7.
Yeah.
We go into we pitch a card to draw a card first. Then we go ahead and go into the Gabu. Okay. So he cannot reduce the play cost because of the Psychmon, which is pretty tough. But he can still gain memory, so he can still EX1 machine and do some stuff, because he can play EX1 machine for what? For 6? Which isn't the worst, but this is a pretty rough spot. I mean, that's 4 swings on board right there.
You can play it for 6, but with the Supreme Connection, I believe you could even reduce.
He can.
Oh, he can because of Psych. Yeah, Psych doing some.
Yeah, we will have immobile here. Pitch a Machinedramon BT11 one to play out the EX6 machine for 12. We'll go place 5. Yeah, he's a cyborg for whatever reason.
Huh? That mofo is a
cyborg.
What the heck?
Doesn't make sense. We'll place 4 cards there. We'll gain 4 memory. Punches through. Does trash top card security? Yeah. Because of collision, was forced to block with something, so the Psychmon was the only thing that could block. But at this point, I mean, I can't imagine it really matters, because he just
does have 1 redirect, but it's bigger. So I mean, like, you don't really care. You redirect once and then swing with Lord Knight again.
He goes ahead and just we scoop and we go to next.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, purple Lord Knight is just it's fast, man. It's fast. Once you see it, you snowball real fast.
Well, and the thing is too is like Machine is a deck that oftentimes they won't always set up their board first. A lot of times they'll wait to kind of hit you with the counterplay. At least I've definitely noticed with Anthony. I think Anthony will oftentimes do counterplay unless he thinks he can get a lot of aggression out in that turn, like a lot of aggression, like aggressive value, and not have to worry about like too much in the back.
Yeah.
But Lord Knight's so explosive. Like if you get stuck waiting, or if you have to wait, or if you choose to wait, you know, any of those scenarios there, it can really just blow back on you. You know, I'm not sure what Anthony's hand was. He might have just been stuck, obviously.
Well, I mean, I think we've talked about how Lord Knight, at least the purple version of it, is essentially the core of all major purple decks, like Anubis, Levia, and now we see that sort of top end just replaced with Lord Knight. You do get the Delta sprinkled in there, which is always nice as well. But I mean, I think what's scarier this time around, and I think what made Anubis also so cracked pre-ban list, right, was that you're able to just like spew out bodies and just spam it out.
Right.
Lord Knight does essentially the same thing. You know, the rare Lord Knight, I mean, being able to play at a level 4, yes, it's only 1, but like if you think about how efficient the deck is, like playing at a level 4 could easily become another Lord Knight next turn.
Yeah. Do hit a Lord Knight in security, by the way.
Yeah.
Pitch a card to draw 2. Opted to hard drop the Ogre so we could keep the Psychmon on board. We do go ahead and drop the Raremon here, which is pretty good. Did choke Sonny to 1. Sonny does have a Goblin in the back. I think if you're Sonny in this situation, you probably don't... I think you just set up. I don't think you really are too pressured right now. Like, the Ogremon staying on board is fine for you because he's more memory gain when you start climbing your line. You don't want to go over Psychmon. You want to keep him there.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to pop boost here.
Okay.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Well, play out another
boost
one.
again. Just get more search.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could probably drop a training or a boost here. Or drop a Gazi or something.
I imagine you drop the training.
Yeah, training would be goated. If you have it in hand. If you don't have it in hand, I think a Gazi would be fine, because then machine can't gain memory.
They can't do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
They're stuck. Because the Raremon, when he dies... Okay, we do drop a Delta. Okay, I see what he's doing. Drop the Delta. Sure. Pitch a card to pop it.
And then you gain a memory from Ogres. Okay, I mean, that's not bad.
That works. Yeah, I mean, it keeps the Psychmon alive. Go into a Gobble in the back. And this is scary. I mean, like, Sonny already is looking at a good chance of just having game next turn.
Which is
genuinely.
disgusting.
If he goes up his line with that Mem boost, that's all he needs. He has the memory gain off of the Ogre there as well. He has extra card draw consistency off of the Psych.
Sorry for the glare, but Anthony looks like he picked up, I think it was
another
Supreme Connection. Yeah. Ooh, so we just end up having a pass, which is rough. See another Ogre though, so maybe not.
Putting him over to 3 memory, that's more than enough. Yeah, here we go. So we'll pitch 1 here. We'll gain 3 memory and draw 2 cards because of the Suno. We can go ahead and crack the Mem boost to keep turn and go into a Lord Knight here if we have it. Although, looks like we had one in security. I wonder if Sonny doesn't have it.
Might not.
I wonder if we just swing in. I wonder what his ratios are for his top.
Oh, no, there it is. He's got it.
Oh, he does have it. Okay, he was just swinging a check. Okay, so we swing. Or we Evo rather here. Play out another Delta. Jesus Christ, dude.
And that's...
Does not have Lord Knight X, though? We'll swing. Swing.
Okay.
Does die on that one.
Plays out a Gazi, yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Okay, so yeah. I guess Sonny's just not seeing his Lord Knight X. Is just kind of getting a little bit stuck. But, I mean, here's the thing. He's getting stuck. And he's still fine.
Yeah.
He's got so many floodgates on the board that Anthony can't do anything. And he's still so efficient with memory gain and getting bodies on board for other plays. It just doesn't really matter.
I will say though, I think we talk about Lord Knight as this sort of like invincible deck, but there are ways to play against it. You know, you know, I mean, we're seeing here that, for example, like I think a Crimson takes care of this very, very easily, right? You know, you can have decks like Hexablow that'll just like stun the entire board. You don't have to worry about that. You know, Imperial can kind of feast on this current board state outside Gazi, which is a very annoying card. So, I mean, there are ways to play around it, but it is still a very, very strong deck regardless.
Go swing into the Psychmon. Can't gain memory because the Gazi's there. So no reason to swing into that. Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct. And the other thing too, like we have to keep in mind as well with this matchup is it looks like Anthony's just kind of also having a bit of a tough time just finding his pieces. Yeah. And Sonny's like just kind of doing stuff pretty fast. Has all the memory in the world right now to kind of get some search going. Ooh, excuse me, sorry. We'll grab a Cerberus X here.
But I mean, it also looks like he also looks like he's missing a couple pieces here too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he did bottom deck 2 protoforms earlier. Trash a card, nothing else to do there. We'll go Lord Knight here. We'll be able to just spin the body back out, spin out the Uber. Can bottom deck 1 of Anthony's cards. We'll just bottom deck the Machinedramon.
Okay, there's the Lord X.
Lord X from 1.
Go ahead and de-digi by 4.
Yep. And then cannot digivolve. We'll swing, collision, pierce, and we just swing for Jesus, man. Whew. That's nasty, bro.
That is nasty.
Unfortunately, Machine not really being able to get off the ground there, but another just display of how efficient Purple Lord Knight is, even when it is breaking and not seeing its pieces.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, definitely one of the decks to look out for in this next upcoming meta. for those of you playing in, I believe there should be a last few amount of like ulti cups in December, and then obviously the big event in January with nationals. You're gonna see it. You know, you're gonna have to know how to play against it if you're playing in these events, because it is very strong. So hopefully this gave you guys a little bit of a preview as to what to expect. We've had a couple of the matches on channel already, so I think you guys should have a good idea of it. And I think by the time this video goes live, there may be a profile created by a certain somebody on this list too.
Yeah, hi.
It's me.
I'm bald.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. As always, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for all the support, and hopefully we catch you on the next video. Bye bye.
Bye.